This looks like a normal tycoon game, but it isn't, because every decision forces a trade-off. Hello, I'm Miguel, the creator of Checkpoint 19, and this series is about game design, how decisions affect how your game feels, and how to design systems that keep players engaged. Checkpoint 19 is about one core conflict: throughput versus security. Just as in a real border, the more security checks you have, the less throughput there will be. Also, the opposite is true. So, the less the security checks, the higher the throughput, but also higher the risk. So, at the end, there will be consequences, and those consequences go beyond the checkpoint. This keeps the game from being fully solved. This makes players plan what they can, but most of the time they will have to react. So at the end, the question I want to make is, how do we design a tycoon game that keeps players under pressure? Let's look at this into practice. Right now, we have security checks at a minimum. Cars will flow, people will pass, importation and exportation output will be fast, but in consequence, this will increase criminal activity. You may have contraband passing by, even terrorism. So at the end, there will be consequences. At the other end, if we increase security checks to maximum, queues start to stack, people will be unhappy, and importation and exportation of goods will slow down. So at the end, there will be consequences. This is what the player will have to manage, the balance between security and the throughput velocity. Now, imagine we didn't have this conflict. Players would be able to buy things that are more efficient. At the end, there would be an optimal layout, making the gameplay kind of passive. Players would become spectators because the game would run by itself. This is what I want to avoid with Checkpoint 19. In Checkpoint 19, I want to create layouts that are optimal for security, and then layouts that are optimal for throughput. The game will put the player on check in different situations. During the gameplay, they will have to opt for security sometimes, and other times for throughput. There will be no perfect layouts. You will have to decide what is best throughout the gameplay. If you like the game concept, wishlist it on Steam, and if you want to be part of the development process and participate in testing, suggesting your ideas, check our Kickstarter. Link is in the description. Next episode, I will be exploring why Checkpoint 19 will not be giving full control to players. See you there.